Welcome back to the vlogs, everyone. I'm in Mayfair. All my plans have changed. I was going to show you Berwick Street Market, but I've walked through it and it is a lot of the foreign food stalls, and I just wanted something a bit more British today, even though I love the all the foreign foods. I've done a few of them recently, so I've thought I'd try a few fish and chip shops out, but the one I want to try, the Mayfair Chippy, which is one of the poshest in London, is there, so I'll be going in there in a minute. But I just wanted to show you this place. This is called the Mercato Mayfair, and it is like one of the fanciest food halls in London. I just wanted to show you. I don't think I'm going to eat in here, but you've got to see it because this is a beautiful place. It's in an old church. You've never seen nothing like this. This is a food hall. You know what? How I like churches as well. So you've got like ice cream and coffee. There's a load more upstairs. Let's walk right through. Pizza over there on the left. Pasta on the right. Upstairs there is a Thai, fish and chips, all that sort of stuff. But what a spectacular, where would you see a food hall like this anywhere else? Absolutely spectacular. I'll show you upstairs quickly, then we're going to have some fish and chips. Right, I'll show you upstairs. Spectacular place this is. So what you got up here? You have actually got fish and chips up here, but I want to try that one next door because it's meant to be one of the nicest ones in London. Burger place, Indian food on the end there, but that's what it's all about, isn't it? Look, that's the dining room. Beautiful. Right, let's try that chip shop next door. Right, I'm not sure if they're even going to sell me just a portion of chips, but I'm going to try. But first of all, we're trying the posh one. So we're doing posh, we're doing the oldest in London, and we're doing old school. So starting with posh in Mayfair, Mayfair Chippy. It's even got a few Michelin stars I see stuck on the window. How do you get Michelin stars for fish and chips? Right, will they sell me a portion of chips? I managed to get in. I put on my posh voice. Nice place it is. I'd like to have actually tried some of the other things on the menu because it really looks nice, some of the things they do. But I'm just getting chips, and they said I could still sit in and have chips. I got myself a Diet Coke and all. I'll show you how it is. The Mayfair Chippy. Gone all posh, haven't I? Right, I've got me fancy chips. They come in nice Mayfair Chippy paper. There's not that many. I'll tell you the price in a minute, but they look really lovely. So I'm going to try them, and yeah, it's a bit of a competition which ones I prefer today. The ketchup comes in these fancy little bottles, and the chips are delicious. Definitely a good start, this one. So that's what I think of the Mayfair Chippy. Absolutely lovely they were. And yeah, there's a few people around me eating fish and chips, and it really looks nice. So I'll try it next time. But yeah, the chips, definitely recommend. So the Mayfair Chippy chips were £5.25. But I must admit, it's a nice place, and it was worth every penny. And they give you a little bag of sweets when you leave, which I think is pretty cool. Right, so I'm just walking back through Mayfair to the next chippy. I didn't think this through. I'm going to be stuffed in about an hour, and But anyway, I spotted this place. It's called Handel and Hendrix house, and this is where Handel, the composer, lived. You got it all in London, haven't you? And there's a reconstruction of Jimi Hendrix house as well in here from the 1960s. I think I might go in and have a look. What an amazing place this is. So, I was just talking to the gentleman who works here, and Handel lived here and composed all his music. And it's not just a reconstruction of Jimi Hendrix's house, he actually did live next door, and you can go through a door into it. So Handel and Hendrix, next door neighbours. Where's the kitchen? Here's the kitchen. This is the reconstruction of the original kitchen, isn't it?
It is, yes. Handel was the very first tenant in this house.
Wow.
It was brand new when he moved in, so...
Right, we're on the first floor now. Beautiful little place.
Yes, lady was the director. She said,
I won't go into it too deep with you, but it really is an interesting place, and the people that work here, like the volunteers, are really knowledgeable on that, and they're telling you some really interesting facts. Right, I'm up in Handel's bedroom, and I'm talking to Alan, who used to work here, Alan, or yeah, and he was just telling me about they used to sit up, did they, in bed?
sit up in bed for constitution, health.
Right, for health reasons. Excellent.
That's the low.
Oh, and that's the loo, is it?
The low.
What, this one here?
Yeah.
Brilliant. I won't look inside that. So I finished in the Handel house. It was beautiful, it was, and I was listening to some of his music, spectacular. And this is, well, next door is Jimi Hendrix's flat. There's a little museum first before you actually go into the flat, and I just spotted that as well. That's the first ever guitar Jimi Hendrix ever played in Great Britain. I'm just reading this about all the places that he performed at, and there's some really interesting ones, a few that I know, all over the country, little venues. And this was Jimi Hendrix's record collection. Wow. And this was Jimi Hendrix's flat. And I was just reading on the wall, on one of the plaques, loads of the famous pop stars used to come up here and jam with him. George Harrison was a regular up here. Mad, you can actually come in here, have a look round.
Yeah, Doug Kane. If you put Doug Kane, Mr. Love, it'll probably come up somewhere. So.
I was just reading as well that he liked to spend most of his spare time in bed. Bit like me, really. The ashtray there. Excellent.
Are you a smoker?
I'm not a smoker, no. I packed up a few years ago.
Oh, okay.
What else has he got next to his bed? An old tape recorder, more cigarettes.
What? Obviously, this is a slightly sanitised version.
Yeah. I bet there was a few joints in there.
Might have been
Yeah, there might have.
available if you weren't his
Yeah,
mother-in-law.
I'm sure there was some other things on the side there. Yeah, I definitely recommend giving this little place a visit. Really interesting. A few of his old artifacts and stuff, and yeah, just to think the people that have passed through here. Well, that one's a right bit of me, the old caftan. Excellent. Yeah, so there was 250 years between them both living here. And I wonder if they'd have got on and had a little jam together. Hendrix and Handel. I chose the wrong day to do this. It's pissing down, but I've got to do it. Right, heading to the next chip shop now. Right, I finally made it. So this chip shop is the old school chip shop, not the historic one, the old one. It's called the Fry's Delight. I don't think it's changed in here since the 1950s. Yeah, it's like stepping back in time coming in here. The chips were only £2.50 as well, so dirt cheap, and they was really nice, so I definitely recommend it. Yeah, I shouldn't think this place's interior has been touched for decades and decades. Right, I've just come out of the Fry's Delight. I've jumped in a black cab because it's absolutely pissing down with rain. That was really good though, the Fry's Delight. Proper old school. That interior has not changed since like the, I think, late 50s, early 60s. And yeah, it was a bit awkward filming in there though. But now I'm in a black cab heading to the oldest chip shop in London, they reckon. I'll show you when we get there. I could have talked to that cabbie all afternoon. Really lovely fella he was. Right, so here it is, the last one of the day. Can I manage to eat any more fish and chips? Or chips. It's called the Rock and Soul Place. It's at Shortscard WC2, and it has been 150 years of continued excellence. Let's read this. Rock and Soul Place. The plaque is dedicated to the three ladies who taught us how to cook this shop style of fish and chips. Yeah, it's actually been here, well, a fish and chip shop's been on this site since 1871. It's even got a bit of outside seating if you come here in the summer. Right, I'm going to go in for my third and final chips of the day. Wish me luck. I've undone my belt a bit. So I've just tried these chips and they are really nice. I know they all look the same, but these are probably the best out of the three, I would say. And I thought I'd have a bit of cod this time to end the day. It's only a little bit of cod, but yeah, and it's quite expensive in here. But it's sort of touristy prices, but really tasty. Yeah, the cod's delicious, really good. But yeah, 21 quid that was, and it's only a little bit of cod. So you are paying for it, but you know, it's Covent Garden and they're sort of a bit of a tourist place this is, but definitely worth a visit. Woo! I never want to see a chip again. 3 portions I've done in one day for you lot. Hope you appreciate me. No, it was great. Right, so I'm not really reviewing it, but I'm just telling you about it. Mayfair chippy, really good. Obviously I only had the chips there, but I could see what other people had on their plates and it looked really nice. Obviously you're paying for it, you are anywhere in London. The other place, the Fry's Delight, is proper old school. I just wanted to go in there and actually see the restaurant, really, more so than the chips, because it's sort of like a time capsule, and them sort of things are quite hard to find in London now, so that was amazing. It's a bit going in there, and the chips were good, no complaints at all, and dirt cheap. And then that last place, the Soul and Rock place, was excellent actually, but a little bit of a tourist trap. But if you are a tourist coming to London, I would definitely try it, but you're paying for it, you know. But you are just at the back end of Covent Garden, so of course you're going to pay a bit. And the quality of the food was good. The chips were probably the best throughout the day, and the cod was decent as well. It was only a little bit though. But yeah, it's a little bit trumpy on the old price. But yeah, Whew, I'm stuffed. This is all in the name of research, by the way. But yeah, thanks for watching. Something a bit different today. Take care, God bless, and I'll see you on the next one.